Hey yo, what is up everybody? It is Indi and Jones. Welcome back to Indi's Realm. It is episode 12. Today guys, first thing we're getting into is this place right here. We're at the greenhouse and I've finally done it. I've decorated the inside. So we made the kelp farm a few episodes ago so that I could get the dried kelp blocks to use for the wallpaper inside. I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys inside right now so we could check out how it came out. Boom. Check it out everybody. Look at this place. Look at it. So look how beautiful this dried kelp block is for the walls. It works as like a very nice wallpaper. And we've got the red candles, the red flowers, some little red crystals over here to kind of complement the green on the walls. We got the red carpet. It is looking nice and fancy in here. And then of course, we've got our wall of goodies over here. We have the sugarcane farm down underneath, pumping up the sugarcane into here. Ooh, somebody came over here and left me a diamond. That must have been from Juice. And then of course we've got the kelp. Oh wow, this thing's filling up again already. I had used all this kelp to make the blocks for the walls. Yeah, it's looking cool. And then over here in this room, guys, I'm still moving in. I've got boxes of stuff over here that I have to unpack. We're still moving in over here, so this room's not decorated. I think I'm actually going to leave it like this. I think it's kind of funny. Just got like boxes to unpack over here. Back this way is like a little maintenance room where I can go down below and work on the farms if I need to, refuel them, all that kind of stuff. And then over here across the way is a nice bedroom that I have in here. So if I ever want to come spend the night in the green room, I can do that if I want to AFK in here while the farm is pumping up sugarcane and kelp into the chests there. Got a nice big old king size bed. Look how nice this thing is. I'm about to move from my house over here. So yeah, guys, this is the inside of the greenhouse now. It is all decorated, looking fancy, looking sweet with the kelp block wallpaper and the red. Oh yeah, it's looking really, really good in here. So anyways, guys, I hope you really like the way that this came out. I'm digging it. It's cozy in here. Oh, we also have the little fancy particle effects going on from the spore blossoms outside, and they carry over into the house. It's looking magical, looking fancy, looking cool. Okay, so we're not going to stick around this area for too long. We're going to take off into the sky here, and I'm going to fly on over to Juice's area because me and Juice worked on a tower build together, and I'm going to show you guys how it came out. Oh yeah, dudes, check it out. Here's the little tower in all of its glory over here. Let's fly on down. Oink. So I showed you guys in, was it last episode or was it the episode before? I don't know, I'm losing track. In one of the episodes just recently, I showed you guys the beginnings of the tower that Juice had started working on. He had just the main central section of the tower, and then I came over here, helped him do some other stuff to it, like putting the roof on. I went ahead and used a gradient of red concrete, red terracotta, and red concrete powder to make the roof on it. We also have a beacon beam here. He had a green beam shooting out the top of it, but we ended up changing it to red, mainly because up at the top here, we used, if I can just about land and make it up here, we used red stained glass here so that the beam could come out the top, and it just looks better this being red. We had green up here before, but it didn't look right. I also put some red banners on here so that when you're close enough for the banners to spawn in, like if I fly over this way, you'll be able to see that kind of fills it out a little bit more, makes it look a little bit more solid. Yeah, it looks really, really good. And then we have the red beam shooting out the top into the sky. Also over here, guys, we've got like a little balcony going on around here. Actually, let me take you down inside from the bottom. So we've got this nice little structure right here that Juice made that's connected to the tower, and we kind of came up with the idea to make the inside of it sort of like a barracks, or like this is a guard tower. We were talking about what we could do with the inside. Juice wasn't entirely sure how he wanted to decorate it. So I was like, hey, why don't we try to come up with like a theme? Like, what would this place be used for? It could be used for like a guard tower. So we ended up putting some bunk beds down here, like the warriors or the guards that used the tower. They got some, you know, they need somewhere to sleep. They got to have somewhere to sleep, guys. So we got some beds in here for them. Got some swords hanging up over the doorway. There's some weapons on the table in here that they've got. And then over here in this room, I guess this is sort of like a little smithing area. So we've got like a hammer over here, a workbench where they can work on their tools and armor. And we've got some random little bits of armor and an axe, a bow over here. Some stuff that they've been working on. Got an anvil. You can see it's been used. They've been hammering away, crafting up their tools. Got a little cauldron over here so they could, you know, dip the hot swords into there. And then up this way, up the ladder we go. Up the ladder we go to the top of the tower here. We've got a nice little cartography table with some empty maps and a big old map that Juice put in here that spans from my area all the way down to the shopping area, all the way down to his area down here. Looking good, looking really good. And of course, the beacon beam blasting all the way up through the middle of the tower, up through the roof. And then we can come out onto our nice little balcony here. So decided to use some spruce trap doors as the siding, the railings, I guess you would say, for the balcony here. And it's pretty spacious, got plenty of room to walk around. You get a good view of everything. You can come over here, we could spy on Swanky. Got a very good view of Swanky's base over here. And I just realized, guys, oh my goodness, Optifine for 1.19 finally came out today, so I can do this now. I could zoom in now. I haven't been able to for the past few episodes. I can zoom in now. Now we can really spy on Swanky. So yeah, everybody, there is the tower build over here at Juice's place. I'm really liking the way that his little area is coming out over here, and having the tower is adding a lot. It's just, it adds a lot of verticality because it's so tall. So it just adds a lot of character. It looks really good. It looks really good is what I'm trying to say in a fancy way. I like the way it came out. I had fun building with it. It's always fun working on a build with my friends and building something together. It can get kind of lonely building alone sometimes, although to be honest with you, that doesn't really bother me personally. I can really get into the flow when I'm working alone, but it's always fun to take a step back, go hang out with some friends, collaborate, and put together a fun build like this tower. And beans, it's nighttime right now, and we're at Juice's place. I think I'm going to come in here. Oh man, I miss this room. Yes, this room is so nice. So I don't know if you guys know, if you saw the earlier episodes, I did the interior decorating on Juice's house for him. He commissioned me to come in here and interior decorate. And this room right here, oddly enough, is my favorite room, and I think it's because of the candles. The candle light makes it very cozy in here, very ambient. Anyways, enough waffling on about that. Let's hop in bed and pass this night. It's a brand new day on the Indies Realm server here, bright and early. We're going to head back over to my area, and we're going to start working on a brand new build. Choo, check it out, guys. My wings are about to break, so we're actually going to take a pit stop at the triple spider spawner farm over here. And I'm going to grind out some XP from these guys real quick, repair up the wings, and then we'll get to building. Oh yeah, there we go. Much better. We're all repaired up, and we're going to head over this way. Golly, it's nighttime already? The whole day was spent waiting for the spiders to spawn so that I could repair these. Okay guys, so this is actually exactly where we need to be. So I'm not going to stay out here too long because bad guys are going to start spawning and giving me a hard time. But this spot over here, let's make it up this little hill. This spot right here where I put this torch, this is where the build is going to go. We're going to take care of this, bro. We're going to go to sleep again, and then we're going to get to building. Yep. Yeah, we really need to get inside. See, look, already. Look at this dude. Already. Get out of my town, bro. Yeah, get out of my town. Oh, yes. My own bed. Oh, my goodness, guys. I rarely ever sleep in my own bed. I typically sleep on my purple bed that I carry with me everywhere, but yeah. Cool. So we slept in our own bed. If we die by some chance, fingers crossed we don't die, we'll spawn back here in our own house. Let's see. Do I have this stuff on me? I do. I do have this stuff on me. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. I know this isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but it took me a really long time to gather all of it, so I'm going to show it to you. So we've got a bunch of blocks in here. We got a bunch of blocks in here. Some more little random doodads over here. Oh yeah, and we got a bunch of ender pearls because, ooh, that's right. I'm going to be doing another build after this one. I'm pretty excited about it. So I got two builds to look forward to in this episode. The first build we're going to do that I just told you guys about that's going to go right here by this torch is going to be, drum roll, a blacksmith. So we're going to be building a blacksmith today. I actually had a suggestion from one of my viewers on YouTube, Nicholas, and he suggested that I build a blacksmith, and I thought, you know what? That's a really good idea, Nicholas. I've built a blacksmith before in past seasons of Indies Realm. I also designed one in a creative testing world, and I actually went ahead and designed a brand new one because I didn't want to use the one that I had already made, obviously. I want to do something new, wanted to make it better, upgrade it a bit. I've progressed as a builder and as a player of the game, so I wanted to do something new and a little bit better than my older one, so that's what we're going to do today. I went in creative mode, I designed one, and rather than do like I did in last episode and show you guys the build before I build it, I'm going to make you wait. You're going to have to watch this time lapse. Oh yeah, check it out everybody. The blacksmith build is complete. It is looking amazing. It fits in perfectly with the rest of the builds in the area over here. As you can see, I went with like a little bit of a different style. It still fits in, but it's a tiny bit of a different style roof as opposed to these buildings. And of course, you know, you don't want every building to look exactly the same. So this one would be a little bit different. Went with a little bit more of a, it's not as steep. The incline on the roof here is not quite as steep. And yeah, the build itself came out beautifully. I really like it. I like the amount of detail. This is probably my favorite bit. Over here is where the blacksmith like actually works in his little area. Is it turning nighttime? Dude, I swear, every time I try to record a clip, it's turning nighttime. We're probably gonna have to catch some sleep here. I'll plop the bed down. Will it let me? Okay, good, perfect. Yeah, and then I'll show you guys inside the little area right here. There's not a whole lot to see, but there's a little bit. So we got some crates and firewood and stuff stacked up over here. He keeps his little supplies and stuff in there. Same thing over here, some more crates and chests and firewood and stuff. It's got like a little trash bin. He has his anvil, of course, where he does his hammering away, creating his tools and his weapons. As you can see, he's got a couple hanging up right here. He also got some armor on an armor stand over here that the blacksmith's been making. You know what? We should probably actually get like a blacksmith villager to come live in this little area. Dude, that would be cool. Oh, that would be cool. That's something I need to do. Yeah, we're going to try to get a villager over here because that would be super sweet to actually have the blacksmith like over here. And then, of course, he's got like a little cauldron where after he sticks the sword or the weapon or the armor or whatever in the fire in the furnace over here and he hammers it and then sticks it into the water. Yeah, man. So we got this little area over here and then I'll run around the outside of it so you can kind of get a view of the outside. I didn't do the inside yet. We'll get around to that eventually. We'll get around to decorating the inside eventually, but yeah, the outside is completely finished. We'll go all the way around. It's not too big of a build. It's pretty quaint little house here. I think what makes it very interesting is the little offshoot over here. This little bit, the little blacksmith's workstation. That's what really makes it pop. Really brings some life to the build. Adds some character to it. Makes it look cool. Of course, got to have the chimney here coming off of his furnace, puffing smoke out into the sky there. And yeah, guys, it's looking really cool. Oh yeah, I also put like an anvil on an item frame right here just to kind of signify like, hey, this is the blacksmith's house. So I think that's a pretty cool way to do it. Got some lanterns dotted around too for some light. I also put some glow lichen around strategically around the build in places. It kind of blends in with these chiseled stone blocks really well too. Pretty cool. It's not too, it doesn't stand out too much. There's not too much of a contrast. It fits in really well right there. And then, like I said, on the inside, it is empty. But that's okay. I can come in here soon enough, decorate the inside, and get it looking snazzy. Let's take a little flight up above the town. Oh yeah, man. Look how cool it is. It fits in so well. Let's see if I can land on this tree. Yep, I did it. Oh man, look at it. Oh, it's cute. It's so much shorter than all the other builds in the area. It's like squished. Oh, it looks cool though, man. Oh, dude, now it's making me want to put some more buildings like right here in this little section. Yeah, we need to put something cool over there. If you guys have any ideas for like a really cool medieval building that would go in a medieval town. Oh, that's a bee. I was like, who's flying behind me? There's a bee flying over there. If you have any ideas for a cool medieval building that would go in a medieval town, put those down in the comments section below. Let me know. Give me your ideas. Because yeah, I want to put something else really cool over there. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so now guys, the next thing we're going to do is I need to actually pick out a good spot for this next thing. I have a cool build that I want to do, and it is a stasis chamber. I've been kind of just like roaming around my area for a minute here, and I'm kind of thinking I might put it here. It's sort of a strange location, but I think this is where I'm going to put it. So if you guys don't know what a stasis chamber is, I'll try to kind of like give you a quick rundown. It's basically... You know what? It would actually be easy for me to just show you. So I think I'm going to build it and then I'll explain it to you guys. There it is. Here is a stasis chamber. So it might not look like much. It didn't take very long to build because it isn't much. It's pretty small. So I made it like a London style red telephone booth. So here you go. Here's what it looks like all the way around the thing, all 3x3 of it. It's a really small, tiny little build that literally took like a minute to make. There it is. And yeah, we got a bunch of ender pearls here because the way this works, I haven't tried it yet, so hopefully this is actually going to work. We're going to pop inside. We're going to throw an ender pearl straight down, and it should float up to the top. Yes, cool. Now, this ender pearl is going to hang out right here, bobbing up and down, having a good old time on the top of the water. We have soul sand at the bottom there. So it's creating a bubble column or a bubble stream. Yeah, bubble column all the way up to the top, and it's making the ender pearl float. So the game hasn't teleported me yet because the ender pearl hasn't touched a solid surface. So the game is still waiting to teleport me. So let's say I get lost somewhere. Let's say I'm just out and about in the world. I get lost or I get in a pickle and I need to get back home really quickly. I can say, hey, somebody back at base, can you go to my phone booth, to my stasis chamber, hit the button and summon me back home. So when somebody hits this button, it'll activate this trap door, which will close the trap door. Oh my gosh, we got an endermite in here with us. Which will close the trap door. So when the trap door closes, it hits the ender pearl, and then since the ender pearl has touched a solid object, it teleports me. So that's the way it works. Isn't that cool? So I can get teleported from anywhere in the world right back here to this little phone booth, and to get out, we just... Oh, actually, first what I would do, before I leave every time, is take an ender pearl, throw it down there, whoop, just like that, get it set up again so it's ready to go the next time, and then hit this button, and I can walk right on out. And there we go. The stasis chamber is all set up and ready to go. I think it's kind of funny too, because like everything over here is medieval themed and rustic and like old timey and stuff. And then we've just got like a London style red phone booth, which is very modern, plopped right here next to the house. But I think it's cool. I think the juxtaposition between the old and the new works really well, and it's pretty neat. Oh yeah, so I realized too that I'm gonna need like a pretty good stock, a good supply of ender pearls to be able to throw a new ender pearl in every time I get called back here. So I went and dyed this shulker box red, and what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come inside of here, I'm gonna break this block, replace it with this one. Oops, let's place it so I can actually open it. Wait, what did I do? How did that not work? Oh, you know what? There needs to be a block up top, I think. So let's see. We're going to do this together, guys. We're going to do this together because it shouldn't take much time. We're going to hop up here. If we can just about manage, we'll put that there temporarily. Then we'll pop back inside. Let's grab our red shulker box here. Open up the phone booth. Plop it right there. Yeah. Can it open? Oh, yeah, it can open. Boom. There we go. Tons and tons of ender pearls inside of there. We can head back out. Now, I could either just leave it like that, or, well, let's remove this block. Should I leave it like that? You're probably hardly ever going to see the top of it, so I think it's fine. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine. And it's kind of a necessity, because we're going to need more ender pearls every time we get called back in here. So, boom, got that taken care of. And there we have it, everybody. Episode 12 of Indi's Realm done. I hope you enjoyed this one. As always, guys, always an absolute pleasure, an absolute blast making these episodes, designing these builds, and bringing them to life on the Indi's Realm server. I had a great time in this one. I hope you enjoyed it too. Just a quick little recap. We designed the inside of the greenhouse. Finally, we did it, guys. We got the greenhouse looking snazzy on the inside. Also, we designed and helped Juice build a brand new tower. I guess we didn't really design it. He kind of came up with the design, but we went over there and helped him build it. And then we also built a blacksmith, which you can see right above my head in the distance there. Love the way the blacksmith came out. Like I said earlier, I want to get like a little blacksmith villager guy living in there. I think that'll be a nice touch. That'll be really cool. And then, of course, we also did, if you can just barely see it over there, the stasis chamber. Stasis chamber is all set up, ready to go. So yeah, it's been a blast making this episode, guys. If you liked it, be sure to hit that thumbs up, like button down below the video. If you're not already, consider subscribing. Hit the red subscribe button. Next to it will be a little bell icon. You can click that and get notified every time I upload a brand new video. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all of you. Love you to death. Really, really, really appreciate you guys. All the positive feedback and everything you guys have been giving, especially over the past few videos. Very, very cool, man. Really, really appreciate all the support and the love you guys are giving. So yeah, look forward to the next one, guys. Episode 13 coming in the near future. Also a live stream when this video goes out. Should be Friday when you're watching this. I'll be live streaming on Twitch today at 3 p.m. Central Time. Come say hi. Come hang out. Should be here on the realm, messing around, getting into some shenanigans. So come hang out with me. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great one. I'll see you in the next one. This has been Indi Alien Jones. Peace.